Hello everybody, Abed's brother here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the performance of Halo Reach on my Intel Arc A770. And I am running driver 4514, which is the latest beta driver at this time. So I'm not a huge Halo aficionado. You can see I only have 32 hours in the Master Chief Collection. I have it to play through the single-player campaigns. I'm not a big multiplayer person, so please don't ask me to test a multiplayer on this. It's probably, if I had to guess, it's not going to be much different from the single-player, and you're going to see how the single-player goes. It's one of the big disappointments of ARC. Now, the Master Chief Collection was a game that ran really well on my 5700 XT, so if you're detecting the note from my voice, yeah, this is not going to be a happy video. Dishonored 2 was a pleasant surprise, and it was a fairly happy video as things go because everything worked great. I mean, there are a few issues here and there with Dishonored 2. I mean, usage dropped a few times, but it wasn't bad. Okay, get this out of here. It wasn't bad at all. It actually performed really well. So let's go to Halo Reach. Options. Settings. Let's go to video. So we are having 3040 by 1440. Game settings, Halo Reach. See, I do not want a frame rate limit, but yeah, so we'll go unlimited. Graphics quality is original. Okay, we'll keep it on original. I don't think it's going to make a difference. What are the settings? Performance, original, enhanced. We'll keep it on original for now. I can always come back here and change this later. And we need to turn VSync off. Well, at least you don't have to restart the game in order to apply the settings. Just making sure everything took. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into missions. Noble Actual, let's just go with the first one. And I'm not really concerned with difficulty here. Yes. So cumbersome. It's like it's designed for multiplayer co-op because it is. I don't know if I can skip any of these pre-rendered cutscenes. I probably will. We got pre-rendered, or is it all in engine? Yeah. I've played Halo. I played the Hate campaigns through. I was just kind of like, it was Halo. I have the disadvantage of having played Mass Effect before I played any Halo campaigns. So it just didn't really get me the same way. Now that I've played the Halo games, I can see how Mass Effect was clearly inspired in several ways, not just in, you know, general design, but in some of the way, even the way some of the buildings and stuff looked. I'm like, oh wow, that looks just like Halo when I'm playing Mass Effect. Now you might say this looks good. We got good draw. Space skip. There we go. So it's spacebar. Yeah, I don't need to see that big thing. Everything looks fine, and then we're getting into the actual in-engine cutscene.
Listen up, Noble Team. We're looking at a down relay outpost 50 clicks from Visit.
Okay, not looking. Oh, there we go. It dropped.
To whoever took it out, and then Cat's gonna get it back online.
Somebody left a comment on one of my videos and said it's like the Intel Arc GPU is in power saving mode or something.
You can ask him, George.
I can almost see that, because I mean we're at 950 megahertz and this scene is supposed to be rendered in real time. There's no way this should be rendering at under 60 FPS.
Can't say what's jamming us.
You heard her. Dead zone confirmed.
Absolutely no way.
Be keeping us
but it is.
This trip.
I'm lonely already.
See, like those spinning, those are wind generators, I believe, that you see in the bottom right of the screen there. They look very similar to the ones used in Mass Effect Andromeda. Obviously, Mass Effect Andromeda came out years after this game. So it's like, oh, there's some similarities. There's even some similarities in the design of the suits.
Yes, sir.
Well, the suits look more like Crysis than anything else. Or Crysis copied Halo.
There's the communications outpost.
And it's bad. Frame rate is very bad. So add Halo Master Chief Collection. At least Halo Reach. I tried a couple of the other ones. I'm showing Reach just because it has the best intro section. It's got some good draw distance. It's got decent graphics, so it's not like, oh, they're overly simple. Like I tried playing Halo 1, Halo CE, as it's called, and it played fine, but with Halo CE, if you use the classic graphics, I don't think you can switch graphics here. If you hit the tab key on PC with Halo 1, you can swap between the updated graphics and the classic graphics. The classic looked better to me, but the classic is also not demanding, so it actually runs fine. Okay, this is running better than it had in the past. We can record this as something that was improved. We saw dips to 30 FPS, so it's not fixed, but this is the driver that had the DX11 optimizations for Assassin's Creed Unity. And this used to be really bad. I mean, like 20s type of frame rate. Now we're 40s, so it doubled the frame rate. So Intel, I didn't really see the improvement in Assassin's Creed Unity. I mean, there was some, like I said in other videos, they got rid of most of the stuttering. But we're seeing some frame rate improvement in Halo Reach. I mean, this is still not acceptable. We're at 33 FPS, 30% utilization, 20% utilization. This is still not acceptable at all. And, like, you couldn't play a multiplayer match with frame rates like this.
Not on Reach.
There's a lot of blood on the ground.
Now, can I change the graphics settings in-game here? I may have to restart the current mission. I'm not sure. Halo Reach. Original. So this is original. What if we go to performance? Looks like it can change.
Here, let's move on.
So if we go to these are now performance graphics. There's no anti-aliasing, I saw. Go to performance graphics. So we gained about 20 FPS. That's a definite improvement. Still not acceptable. Look at the utilization. What we did was basically, it's like the GPU is assigning a certain number of resources to run this game. And the game is saying, I need more. And the GPU, for whatever reason, can't provide more, even though more is there. So when you lower settings, it allows the game to make better use of the resources that are available. It should be able to provide more. The GPU should be able to provide more resources, but it can't for whatever reason. And this is just backdrop.
Noble 6, move into the house.
Go in quiet. I'm right behind you.
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
Yeah, you guys got here ahead of me.
Move! On your knees, now!
They're not rebels. They're farmers. Look at them.
Ask them what they're doing here.
Hiding, sir.
Still not super good. Yeah, we're still dropping here.
Neighbors were attacked last night. He heard screams. Gunfire. Stopped around sunrise.
Alright, so we're at 40 FPS. If I change, now let's go to the maximum settings. Let's go to, we're on performance. We started on original, we went to performance, now let's go to enhanced.
Something in the fields.
Oh boy.
Killed his son.
Here's the bad performance you might have some people talking about. Yeah, this is not good at all. This should be running just fine. This is a big problem. So we're at 14% utilization. Okay, so enhanced graphics do not go well at all here. Yeah. This is as bad as Deus Ex Human Revolution. Excuse me. And it should not be. You can see the GPU still has plenty of oh look! We're facing a backdrop and everything improved. It's the same as looking at the floor.
What are you seeing? Over.
Or the sky. Now you turn around and actually make demands. Wow. 9, 10 FPS. Alright, well, let's put it back to performance. This is an old game. My 5700 XT had no problems running this on enhanced. This shouldn't either. Yeah, see now we're pretty low here. This must just be a demanding section. It's still better on the performance graphics, but it's still really not good. We'll get into a little firefight, and then we'll call it a video. Can we just run through here? Because I know what's coming up. I remember having played this before. Everybody's probably going to hate me for this, but Mass Effect 3's weapons felt better to me than Halo Reach's.
I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west.
Damn it,
About to be
cover.
flanked. Contact, contact.
Here we go.
Engage hostile forces.
Move down to the lower level.
Oh, we got support. See, I don't like this gun. I don't like the rifle. Doesn't feel right. But that's just me. Can I shoot the barrel? Seems like I should be able to. They're not doing much damage. At least I had plenty of ammo. Use F to throw a grenade.
Banshees, heads up, Charlie 1.
So yeah, that's Halo Reach, and it's just the intro level of Halo Reach on my Intel Arc A770. Not impressive, and contains all the problems that you've heard Arc has. It has playing Halo. Hope this video was useful to you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.